Okay, so with the drive, as we said, the ball position, we do want it to be forward towards your left hand, which is what you had in the past, which is fine. But you want your arms just to be hanging down from the shoulders, kind of in a more neutral position. We don't want the hands to be sort of pushing over here somewhere, because all that's going to do now is just push the shaft in a forward lean. So when you try to come back to the golf ball, you're trying to push your hands towards where the golf ball is. Otherwise, the club now is going to come back at a very different position. Okay, so you're trying to return the club back to where it started. You do, however, start the club face, and that club face that just sits on the ground. The fact I can see some of that club face means that club face is sitting down open, isn't it? Just case in point, okay, so if the club was to sit down, if you were sort of straight in front there, and that club was straight, you wouldn't so much the face. If I do this, the face is open, but again, by doing that, the hands have got to go forwards. So this ball position forward stuff is correct, but then how do you react to that? You lean behind it. You don't want to be doing that, because the more you push your hands forward, you de-loft the club, open the face up to the right there, and then as you swing the golf club, you try to sort of lean back, as people said, get your weight on your right side. Yes, your weight is on your right side at address, but when you finish the swing, it's on your left side. What you were doing, this is the first one you had, swinging back as you were coming in. That was an okay movement, but you can see where you ended up on your back foot, okay? This one, however, with the weight in the right position, as you transfer your weight, that when you finish more on there throughout the swing, you see. So you twisted your body through. That's kind of where you want to finish. I say it's a good movement. If there's a good swing in that there, all the way back and through, a lot of width, good shoulder turn and good swing. If we can start with a club face in the square position to start with, it gives you a chance. If we can get your weight in the right position to start with, it will give you a chance. But knowing you've got to get your weight to go towards target. We don't try and just stay back on the right side all the time. The address position will give you the angle up at the golf ball, not you in the swing trying to lean back. Because what happens is if people see that position as, oh, you swung too fast, but if your body's going that way, as your arms are going that way, it's out of balance, out of control. It looks too fast, okay? That swing now, if we just watch this swing now in its entirety on the right, okay? Well, it doesn't look too fast, does it? Okay? But if we watch this one on the left-hand side, and you swing back, just looks a bit faster, but actually the swing themselves, the click of the ball is exactly the same time. When they go back, they sort of sync these up here. So we sync them up together, so that's just about going back there. It's just about going back there. Basically the same sort of speed, but that one looked faster because you're just losing your balance. So maintaining your balance is obviously going to be key. You're swinging the golf club, pushing towards 90 to 100 mile an hour. If your body's going one way, the club's going t'other way, there's going to be some conflict there. One will work and one won't. Every now and then you'll get one that goes straight, just through 3 or 4 wrongs making a right, but more often than not, you'll be on your back foot in that sort of high cutty one. Then you might get a low smothery one low to the left, and you might find the 4th or 5th tee shot might go straight. But consistency-wise, and the way the game of golf plays, as perfect a drive as you may hit 250 yards dead straight, that has saved you nothing. Just put the ball in play to then play your shot to the green. You might argue, okay, it saves you maybe 1 or half a shot, but in reality, you've still got to finish the hole. However, if you carve in the trees there, that's cost you 3 shots or 2 shots, because you're reloading anyway, so that's going to be 2 shots anyway at best. If you find in the trees, you're hacking around the trees somewhere, that could be 2 more shots. So your bad shots will always cost you more than your good shots will ever save. Even if you drive a green on a par 4, okay, it saves you 1 shot. You're on the green, you can putt for an eagle or 2 putt for a birdie. That saves 1 shot. But if the next tee shot is a career off into the trees, that's cost you 2 shots. So 1 good drive, 1 bad drive, you're 1 shot negative. Whereas 2 average drives in play, even equal. Okay? So that's what we've got to try and look at. And again, to try and bring those scores down, we need to be a bit more consistent with the shot. So if we can get a better setup, okay? So stance width is fine, but ball position slightly forward, making sure there's a slight lean back there on the right side. Kind of think the same way you would hit a tennis ball with a tennis racket. You're behind the ball there. When you finish that swing with the tennis racket, you finish up on your left side, not leaning back like that. Make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
Good man. Okay, right.